Some cops let their arrogance cloud their judgment until they mess with the wrong person. Watch the unbelievable moments when these idiot cops learn a lesson they'll never forget. Like this first cop who thought he could exercise his authority wherever he wanted until he got put back in his place.
Hey, you're not going anywhere. You're under arrest.
Sometimes power gets to people's heads, especially when it comes to those who are supposed to protect and serve. But what happens when officers overstep their boundaries and citizens fight back? On August 3, 2023, a man was sitting in the corner of a library minding his own business when an annoying officer decided to ruin his day.
What's going on, bud?
Did you speak with her?
Yeah, I did.
Making lots of noise back here and clutter.
She's making noise and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's making a complaint against you, saying that you're saying stuff to her, racially stuff. What's that all about?
Racial.
Yeah.
Me, back here minding my own business.
Right. But you could be up front, you could be back here. It doesn't matter where you're at. So what's the deal?
Did she leave or no?
No, she's still here. She's upset.
Okay, well, you know what? She left this area, so she's not a problem to me anymore.
Okay. But because she was being loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was just talking to her son, that's all.
Well, this kind of isn't a quiet area. This is more...
Matter. It's still a library, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It's bizarre how this evil cop claims a library should not be a quiet area. This officer is already lying barely 10 seconds into the interaction.
Grand reading room. I'm letting you know. I'm telling you what...
Okay, so you're using a tone of voice on me that's really intimidating?
Okay. All right. So what are you saying?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording.
Well, I'm already recording. There's a camera right there.
Okay.
What's in the can there?
None of your business?
None of my business. You're on library property. I'm asking you what's in the can.
It's something that's not. It's just... Hold on.
I've got it now.
You're already trespassing.
I'm trespassing?
Yeah, it's just trash.
The officer blatantly took the suspect's possessions without consent, a clear disregard for proper protocol. Some officers could benefit from a refresher on the very laws they're meant to uphold.
Just trash.
That's called beer, an open container.
It's trash.
It's an open container.
It's wrapped up.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Now we get to give you a ticket for open container.
No, it's trash. I got you on camera, you know. You know that's trash, right?
Right.
It's just trash.
Then why are you keeping trash?
I was outside. I came in here.
Hey, it's McLaughlin. Can you send me a card to the main library?
Greenhouse outside.
All right. It's a mail under arrest for open container.
Okay, it's not an open container. I got you on camera. Come on, let's go.
I got you on camera too.
What the man said is absolutely true, but this officer just wanted to make a big deal out of nothing.
Hey.
You're not going anywhere. You're under arrest.
Hold on.
You are under arrest.
Hold on. You cannot do this.
You're under arrest.
I'm calling
Be
911.
cool. You can call 911.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa.
Put your hands behind your back. Put
Hold
your
on,
hands
hold on.
behind
I have
your
a
back.
right.
You can put the phone down, put it on speaker. Put the phone down, put it on speaker. Put the phone down, put it on speaker.
Lakewood, Ohio.
Put the phone down, and hey, it's McLaughlin. I'm gonna step it up.
The officer's unnecessary use of force is infuriating. Despite being treated this way, the man should be praised for his calmness.
Put your hand behind your back and quit resisting.
Okay. I'm not resisting.
Quit resisting.
Excuse me, Lakewood? Yes, I am. And you know what? I'm being used against my rights.
Oh, come on. Relax.
Excuse me.
Relax.
Excuse me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Excuse me. I'm being arrested for something clearly unlawful.
Really, you had an open container and you're fighting with me.
No. Excuse me. Can you hear me? No. I'm not fighting.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hands behind your back and quit around. Okay? Put your hands behind your back, dude. The phone call is over with. Okay?
If I were in this man's shoes, I would go absolutely haywire if I was treated like this by an officer of the law. His patience is commendable, but it is really tested as the officer's actions get increasingly worse with time.
You already called the police.
Yeah, I can't talk to her.
Stop resisting, dude.
Excuse me?
Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. You'll get a ticket and I'll release you. How's that?
Okay, then can
Okay.
Am I resisting?
Yes. Put your hand behind your back.
Put my hands by my back.
Behind your back.
Are you writing me a ticket, yes or no?
Yes, you're getting a ticket.
Okay.
Quit around.
I just need a moment. Can I grab my phone?
Yes.
Can you hold it upright? Can you hold it upright?
You're walking out.
This is Tomazia leading job. This is exactly what happened.
The man was complying at every point, but this officer dared to say he was resisting. However, his lies won't hold up in the court of law, which will be his downfall.
Okay. You ready?
I got it.
Anything else back there?
Yeah, I gotta tell her. Go get the computer. Actually, you know, hold up. I gotta go grab his can. We can take him out. This man's a tiny
Can you,
What's that? What else can we help you out with? What can we do for you to make your stay any better?
Can you pull out my phone so I can hear exactly what's happening? Oh, it's recording. Press the red button, please.
What is this for? What is that for? I'm done with you. Come on, let's go.
I'm recording here.
There's 2 cameras, 3 cameras. How many more do you want?
The man's been mistreated by this officer for no apparent reason. Some officers just need their egos stroked, but this one might be the worst I've seen yet.
You wanted to make a complaint about the lady who made a complaint about you. And then you want to argue with me. Could have been just as simple as like, hey dude, just calm down, relax, have a nice day. But no.
And I did. I caught it on camera. I told you. I said the only thing that I was doing, if you don't mind if I record, the only thing I was doing is I told you. I said,
you were acting like an asshole, and you had an open container of beer.
All those words the officer described the man's behavior with were literally how he himself was acting. His despicable actions are disgusting to watch and make your blood boil.
And obviously you're suffering from the effects of the alcohol because you're mouthing off to the police.
So what I said.
Have a seat.
What I said was.
No, in. You're going to jail.
What I said was. What I said was.
Keep talking, but just put your feet. Okay.
In the end, this man was wrongfully arrested. However, the video made its way onto the internet, and it was the one place where these disgraceful cops were shown no mercy. If this cop made you angry, these next cops will enrage you to the highest degree possible.
You wanna get a haircut? Hey, what is y'all doing? Stop grabbing on me.
On May 30th, 2023, a Karen cashier called the police on an innocent lady. The 2 officers and the cashier, all 3 of them collectively pressured her, but they could have never guessed how she would handle the intense situation.
Get off. Can you make sure she
Can
can
you
my
please
money
get out?
back?
Yes, we'll figure it out, but just get off the counter.
Okay.
Do you have an ID with you?
These are her receipts. One showing she paid, one showing it was refunded.
Okay.
They're in here, her and whoever she was with are in here stealing drinks. I don't even want them in here. They can leave.
Okay, do you want to give her a ticket for trespassing?
Yeah, she can get trespassed.
I get
Okay.
a ticket for
Did you tell her
trespassing.
to leave?
Yeah, I did.
And did she refuse to leave?
Yeah, that's it. She sat on the counter, reached back, took the tissues we had sitting back here,
What's
sat on the counter, refused to leave.
These cops just arrived. They haven't even heard the poor woman's part of the story yet, and they're already giving her a ticket for trespassing. Ridiculous.
What?
Hold on, wait. This
Hold on.
that is complimentary
No, it's
tissue.
not
No, there's
complimentary.
not. So I.
How is not complimentary?
Because coworkers bring it in.
Ticket for refusing
So
to
you
leave.
wasn't
When I got here, she was sitting on top of the counter.
I would.
Is y'all gonna ask me what's the problem is? Cause y'all just asking her. Who can talk to me?
The woman just grabbed some tissues, and the dumb cashier is making a big deal out of that. This cashier was probably holding a grudge against the lady.
Can I please tell my story?
You know you're being
Can
recorded,
I
all
please?
right?
That's fine.
Okay. Just
That's
make sure
fine.
it's
Okay,
all
can
right.
you talk
You tell your
Yeah, she wants to trespass and come ticket for refusing to leave. Yes.
Who get a ticket? Yeah, wow.
You gotta stay here, man.
Y'all talk to each other. Hold on, wait, don't touch
One,
me.
you're not free to leave. Two, you're gonna listen. Three, you're just gonna shut up.
Okay,
sit there.
hold on, wait,
All right?
because one, you didn't even ask me what the issue was. You just asked her.
Well,
You didn't ask me.
You just told me that because that guy dropped his ass, so you thought you
Yes.
could come here, grab another one, and just
I
walk
know.
away.
I used to work here. How you finna
Okay,
tell
well,
me?
They kept interrupting the lady and were not listening to her at all. These officers should not be in the force. They just believed what they heard first and refused to look into the matter any further.
You know you gotta pay, right?
What you? Yes, I know that. That's what I'm saying. And I told her she don't even like
No,
me.
you didn't pay, obviously.
She been not liking me. We
Okay,
been
well,
had an
that's
issue.
not my
She just
problem.
don't like
That's
me.
not my problem.
What you mean that's not your
That's not my
problem?
So you're gonna get
No,
trespassed.
no, Trespass. She didn't even ask me to leave. She asked me to leave when y'all got
If you
here.
come back here, you're gonna get arrested.
How if I work here? So what you finna say?
The officer said it's not his problem, but someone ought to remind him of his duties as an officer of the law.
She work here?
Right. They'll fire you then.
Who?
I guess. Well, obviously.
Who gonna fire me?
Probation, right?
I work here.
All right,
Ain't no
you didn't-
firing
I
me.
never seen you here though, but whatever.
I just moved here. Where you
I
gonna
don't
see me
care.
at?
Just listen. That's all. That's
Where
what
you
happened,
going?
right?
No, you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me.
Well,
So I'm
you're not the victim here. You're not the victim here.
Who the
So-
victim?
Well, she is in the business.
She absolutely was the victim here. They all just decided to gang up on her and disrespect her for no apparent reason.
So you're not the victim.
Watch out.
Come on. You wanna get a haircut?
Hey.
Hey, you're not.
Hey, what is y'all doing? Stop grabbing on me.
Oh, really? No, that's gonna be a felony. I saw you smack him in the face. I saw you smack him. You're gonna get taped. Are you gonna cooperate or what? I'm a smash.
Let me go. I'm leaving. Oh, what are you doing? Bro, what are you grabbing on me? Bro, what are y'all doing? For real, I'm gonna kill y'all.
Stop moving.
Okay, can you let me go?
No, you're under arrest.
Of course she's gonna smack him. He was touching a woman without her consent. How could he even dare to make such an advance in public?
No, it's a big fat chubby because we work on here every Thursday.
Let's go.
Hold on. Where's my shoe?
We'll get out right
That's
now.
right here.
Come on, we'll get your feet. Come on. You got it right on or what?
This way.
Bro, I'm not going in there.
You know what? You're gonna get charged even more charges if you keep on playing games like this.
He uses the word charge so casually. He's just threatening her with charges to get his way. Absolutely insane.
You didn't even let me talk
Yeah,
to you.
we will talk inside the squad. Come on.
There's your
Let's
shoe.
go.
Why are we
Here,
talking
put
in
your
the
shoe on.
squad?
Put it on.
Because
You didn't even let me talk to you. Like, what's up? Y'all so bogus just because she called y'all. Like, what? You didn't even ask me. Who finna ask me?
you want yours or mine?
I need some right here first.
So you're going inside this
Hold on, I
here.
need to breathe. I need some air. Look, can I just get some air?
Yeah, take a breath. Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me.
Sadly, they arrested her and took her away in the patrol car. Even though they arrested her, it doesn't change the fact that she schooled them, and their embarrassment is on the internet for everyone to watch and make fun of. Next up, we had another arrogant cop trying to abuse her authority, but she got absolutely dominated by the civilian. She should have never chosen to mess with her.
That's fine, but you're still going to have to provide your documentation because you're going to be arrested for it.
On November 21st, 2023, Michelle Allen Gregory attended a New Haven board meeting in Oswego, New York. She made a simple inquiry, but the response she received from Town Supervisor Dan Barney will leave you stunned.
What was the first?
$6,396 is what we budgeted. We're gonna
96?
Yep, $6,396. And we're gonna increase it to $8,396.
And since decisions were made during the public hearing, there will be.
Excuse me.
I will
second that, Mary.
Excuse me. Herb, she's out. She's gone. That's the second time. She's out. Take her out
I
right
get 3
now.
warnings. I get a second warning.
No, you don't get. Out. Go.
I'm not leaving.
You're gonna have to leave. Meeting is over. You gotta go.
What's the point of a meeting if you can't ask questions and discuss? It's a public conference, not a dictatorship.
I understand what you're saying, sir. I need to be physically removed. And I understand what you're saying.
No, you have to go. I don't want to physically remove you. You have to go.
I will leave as
The
soon as the meeting's
supervisor
over.
asked you to leave, you have to leave.
Hello.
Okay, so Supervisor Barney. There you go, sir.
Hi, good, how are you?
We had a situation where we had a person disrupted our meeting. I issued a warning. Okay. And upon the second incident, asked her to leave. She refused to leave. No physical altercation or anything like that occurred. Our security officer here walked over and asked her to please leave. She refused several times. So we want her out. Now, you know, she's got some friends here that are refusing to leave too. We're done with our meeting.
The town supervisor thinks he can exercise authority wherever he wants, but he's about to be put back in his place.
You leaving, ma'am?
Yeah, I was told I had to wait because the police were being called on me.
Okay, cool. All right, so you have friends with you too? Who's your friends? You guys? Okay, all right. Well, let's just have you guys
He told me I had to leave a public meeting, and then he said he called the cops, so I was waiting for the police to come so I would not be physically removed.
Gotcha. I got you. So,
because I'm allowed to speak at a public meeting.
Okay.
The woman was confident in what she knew, and she wasn't just going to stand there and be run over.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do, and I don't have to provide it. It's a Fourth Amendment right.
No, you are being investigated, so yes, you do
For
have to
what
identify yourself.
How can you enforce the law if you don't even know it in the first place? These officers get increasingly insufferable with each move they make.
I know my rights.
Hold on one
You
second.
obviously don't.
Deputy Greger would like to speak to you.
Okay.
No, she wants a supervisor, so.
Actually, we have a lady here that would love to speak to you. Hold on one second.
No, I'm requesting a supervisor be present.
The cops did not answer the most basic questions, which just goes to show how oblivious and dishonest they are.
For what am I being investigated?
I'm sorry, did you not just say?
Can I
Governmental-
can I see what he's trying to charge me for?
So what's going on is a long, drawn-out interruption that's gone on over about 2.5 years, okay?
For
Every
requesting public
meeting,
documents, which is for
Every-
an open meeting law.
every meeting. But if you speak out during a public meeting, you get a warning. And if you speak out again, we can ask you to remove yourself. And that's what we did tonight. We're very polite. There's no physical, nothing. She, Herb didn't grab onto her, nothing like that.
I am a member of the press.
So, at any
Irrelevant.
rate,
It's not irrelevant. That's
Not to
open
me.
government and freedom
It's
of
not to
information
me, because
law.
right now you're committing a violation with me.
Can I see what he's trying to
No,
charge
I'm asking
me?
you
This
for
is-
your identification.
this is
I
our
don't
rules
have
of
to
decorum.
provide it unless I'm being
Investigated.
reasonably-
Say it with.
The cops ran out of luck that day because Miss Allen knew every right she had. She wasn't going to let herself be disrespected by these stupid and illiterate officials.
Me. Investigated.
No, it's not just investigation.
Yes, it is. It's
No, ma'am, it's
investigation.
not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
100% it
We'll
is.
debate that in court then.
That's fine, but you're still going to have to provide your documentation because you're going to be arrested for it.
Okay.
So
For
that's.
what am I being...
I'm not going to keep saying the
Can
same thing
I
over and over
please
again.
see the statute that he's trying to quote to me? The document that he's handing me,
I don't
that
even
he's
know what I
quoting
meant.
to me, can I please see that?
That's going to be separate from what I'm charging
Can
you with.
I please see what he is...
Did you see him going in there trying to get it? But I'm telling you, now you're going to have 2 different charges for it.
You can charge me with whatever you think you should.
Okay?
Okay.
All set.
So these are local policies. These are local rules of decorum, which are not a statute. These are not a legal statute.
I
These
don't
are-
think he said that this was a statute. These are just other documents he had in his hand
What
when he was
is the
explaining.
what is the legal statute for this? This is a local policy.
You're looking for the statute of obstructing governmental administration.
Whatever he's accusing me of, I would like to see that statute.
the authority falls within the town board. We have the authority to make local laws.
Yeah, I'm not-
We made one
This
earlier
is not a
year.
local law.
That's
This is
it.
policy.
She
I'm not
violated it.
questioning that.
We're asking you to do it.
I'm not questioning it, to be
This
honest
is a
with you.
policy.
So,
Mr. Barney and the officer deluded themselves into thinking they were in the right here, but they didn't know what was coming for them.
Asking for the statute of what
I
you're
don't
saying
have
it's
the
obstruction of
statute.
justice,
You
correct?
know what? Do you got your phone?
Can I ask, can you,
I'm going to have you look it up, because I don't have it on me.
what statute am I being arrested
Obstructing
for? Obstructed
governmental administration.
Can I see that statute?
Yes. Do you want to pull up your phone?
I would rather not. I think that
Well,
you
then there you go.
are supposed to provide that.
No,
Do you have a phone?
I do, but I don't use it for work use, okay? Because then it gets subpoenaed, and I don't want that.
Okay.
But it's free information that everyone has on the internet,
Okay.
okay? Otherwise,
Super.
you'll have to wait until we process the arrest.
Okay. Such a waste of money.
It's kind of a waste of time. All you have to do is
It is.
give us your ID.
I don't have to give you that. because I have not reasonably committed a crime. There is no reasonable suspicion that I have committed a crime.
We ask for people's identification, just simply if they need to be checked on, simply if we are just encountering them.
I don't wish to waive my Fourth Amendment right for that.
Okay.
Witnessing these cops having difficulty crafting their lies and slipping up repeatedly is extremely amusing.
Yes,
If these two don't leave, it will be trespassing.
our meeting's over. It was over at 7:20.
And I'm being detained for what? And you're expecting them to leave me? No, it's not going to happen. And you're going to arrest them both for trespassing
Yeah, they'll
for
have
staying here
trespass
with
as
me?
well. Yeah, they will.
Okay, well, you can write me a citation, and then I'll show up wherever I need to show up.
Okay, we will.
But we'll step outside, and we're all leaving together.
You're going to be coming back with us.
No, I'm not.
How do you figure? So you have identification then?
I do.
Okay, can we have that, please?
Nope.
Everyone's going to do the same thing then.
I'm not going to be investigated. What am I being investigated
Trespassing.
for? This is a public building.
Doesn't matter. He
We're
has the
closed.
authority to leave.
Well, we're
Ask
going
him
to
to leave.
I mean to arrest the three of us now, so you need to call some other attorneys. This is getting bad. It's going to... Okay. All right, well, as long as everybody's aware, I'll let you guys know when I get booked. Okay, we'll sue them. All right, bye.
Matters were intensifying. The cops might have thought they'd get their way, but they would be absolutely wrong.
Arrest me then.
No, you want to speak to a supervisor, so we're going to have him
We'll
over.
wait. We'll wait.
You stand here. Do you have like any documentation for like the past couple of meetings, or like anything that notes about any
Yeah,
of
we
these
got-
instances
there's
or
our town
trespass
clerk right
orders or
there.
anything like
Yeah.
that? Do you have a trespass order you can issue?
A what?
A trespass order?
A trespass order?
Yeah, or anything for them?
I know it's not addressed in this rules of decorum. That'd be a good question for your supervisor.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
We do lock the doors when we leave, so.
we got 3 refusing to identify themselves. So we'll probably need a statement from you
Okay.
about everything, so.
The officers were hell-bent on getting Miss Allen into their custody, but she was as stiff as a rock.
There's 2 sheriffs here, and they're bringing more officers here to potentially place me under arrest for speaking out during the meeting, obstruction of something in violation of their town policies. Because they came out of executive session, and I told them that they shouldn't do it, that there needed to be minutes publicly available, because they came out of executive session and said no decisions were made, but then voted on stuff that happened in executive session, and I said, hey, you need to have minutes available, and then someone called the cops on me to have me removed. So if I get bucked, I'll give you a call, bail me out, okay? I'm gonna do this, because this is wrong. All right, I love you. Yeah. 2 other people for trespassing.
So we're waiting for Pre-Tori to get here because she wants to speak with a supervisor. But these 3 are refusing to identify themselves and refusing to leave.
Which 3?
These 3.
Okay?
1, 2,
All right.
3?
She's being detained.
Okay.
She's
But
not
you're
refusing.
refusing to leave because you won't
Because
leave
I'm not
her.
leaving her
There
by
you go.
herself.
All right,
I want
same
her
thing.
to be safe.
Same thing.
Okay.
You're refusing to leave.
She could have left.
No, I was told I was detained.
She was
And I
told
was
she
gonna
had
be
to stay.
arrested.
Miss Allen was finally arrested, and the situation did not look good for her.
What I want to have you do is we have a nice young lady, deputy. She's going to take a statement from you.
Okay.
Make sure you mention the past that happened, the past bad experience, okay?
Yep.
Then obviously tonight you're having a meeting, what you did to create disturbance.
Twice.
You politely asked her to leave, she didn't, you asked her again, and she's trying to create chaos. Okay? We're going to try.
She's signed in probably every single time she's been here under a false name. She doesn't have to give her real name.
She has to give her real name tonight, or if she's not get processed and she can sit in the cell till she can come up with who she really is and we can prove that's who she is. At this point, that's why I wanted to have her ID.
The other 2, what do we want to do with them? We asked them to leave.
And they wouldn't.
You asked them to leave?
Yeah.
Oh,
asked them to leave.
They were asked.
But they would not leave because they didn't feel like she was going to be safe. And then they wouldn't identify themselves as well.
Well, when Herb first brought them out of the meeting room, none of them were. They all said, no, we're all
And you
staying.
told them it was time to leave.
Yeah,
Meeting's over with.
Meeting's over.
You told them it's time to leave. They refused to leave. Yeah, they'll get charged with trespassing.
Were they also refusing to allow her friends to leave? These police officers were becoming more cruel by the second.
I'm gonna hook him up.
Alright. Who are my other ladies?
That one there on the phone.
Okay.
This one here.
And this one here?
This one here, yeah.
So right now, because they asked you to leave and you refused to, you're going to be arrested also for trespass.
We asked everyone
I asked her to leave.
Okay.
I asked her to leave, and she would not leave. And then she wouldn't identify herself.
You didn't ask me who I was.
I absolutely did.
You didn't ask me. You asked Michelle.
I asked both of you.
I did not hear you. You didn't look at me. I did not hear you.
Okay. Do you have
All
identification?
we want to do is conduct our meetings in an orderly manner. I don't have a problem with Linda Williams, unless you.
Let her go. That's fine.
Whatever you want to do. I don't really care.
She's the only one that actually just started to actually cooperate. So
They were willing to let Linda leave at least. They would probably think that they were doing her a great favor, but in reality, this is still not enough compensation for how much they've abused their authority.
Plenty of room in that one. There's plenty of room in that one.
Well, they're both asleep and I can't feel them. Can you not grab by the handcuffs and grab me by the arm, please? Thank you.
And then this next cop thought he could use intimidation as a cheap tactic to get his way. However, this horribly backfired.
Stop following us around. There's no logins.
Stop following us around! That's your last warning!
On most days, officers make countless arrests and detentions, locking citizens behind bars. But every now and then, the tables turn. Just like these corrupt cops who get humbled by an auditor who knows his rights inside and out.
I'm closing the building. Go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. You
Okay,
can close
you
the
can leave
building.
now. You
Okay.
can leave now.
Relax.
Sir, no, sir, leave.
In March 2024, renowned First Amendment auditor Sean from the YouTube channel Long Island Audit made a visit to a probation department in Newcastle, Delaware. As usual, he was there to test whether officials were respecting and acknowledging the rights of the public, or if they were crossing the line.
You can't record on DLC property, you have to step outside.
Excuse me, sir?
You cannot record on DLC property, you have to step outside.
Who are you, sir?
Officer Powell.
Officer Powell.
Yes, I'm asking you to step outside.
And what law would that be?
It's a DLC private property, you cannot record.
This is private property?
It's
Who
DLC
owns
property.
it? Who owns the property, sir?
Sir, you have to leave.
This isn't private property, sir.
Sir, you have to leave.
This is public property, sir.
So you have to leave.
So this is public
you cannot
property.
record on state property, DLC property. That's the
What
thing.
law is that?
It's not a law, it's a policy. You cannot record.
It's a policy.
Yes, sir. You can step outside and record. You just cannot record inside the building.
The moment Sean steps into the facility and begins filming, he's immediately confronted by Officer Powell, who is under the mistaken belief that the DLC property is private. This delusion leads him to think his policy can override the Constitution, completely ignoring the rights of the public.
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the Department of Corrections here.
Gotcha. Do you have any kind of paperwork saying you can be on the property for doing that?
Do I have any paperwork?
Yeah.
Other than the United States Constitution.
That doesn't apply here for this. We have our policy here. So I would like you to...
The United States Constitution doesn't apply here?
No. What you're trying to do does not apply to this. You cannot record here. We have a policy that says you can't record in our building.
And that policy trumps the United States Constitution of freedom of press?
Anything. Our policy for this building, you're not allowed to be here in this building recording when you say you can't. So I'm going to ask you to remove yourself from the building, please.
Sir, I'm engaged in a Constitution-protected activity. I'm not breaking any laws.
Officer McCarran and Downing immediately engage with Sean, showing no regard for logic or the law. It's clear that Officer Downing couldn't care less about the Constitution, dismissing it entirely with his claim that it doesn't apply to this building, a mistake he will regret as things quickly take a turn.
When I get to it, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the signage here. Again, this is not a secure area I'm in or anything like that. Well, I understand that it's state property, definitely funded by taxpayers. I understand that. I get it. It's just I'm not in any secure or restricted areas, and your policy doesn't apply to me. I don't work here. Respectfully, I don't work here. I'm not bound by your policies. I'm bound by the law and the United States Constitution, which you said doesn't apply here for some reason. I don't want to either.
Right, okay, so here's the thing. You have no other business other than being in the building. So if I decide to remove you from the building, then what?
Well, if you physically put your hands on me and remove me from the building, that would be a crime.
It would be a crime. Show me what crime, please.
Well, you cannot put your hands on people that
Show
aren't.
me what crime, please.
Yeah, that would be the crime of assault, and that would be
We
assault.
remove you from the building.
That would be
Escorting
assault.
you out from the building. We have a right to say you can leave our building.
No,
correct?
you cannot assault people that haven't broken the
Do we have the
law.
right to say you can move our building? Do we have the right to say you can leave our
No,
building?
because this is a public building. Is it closed to the public right
It's
now?
the state. I'm sorry. I like you, if you're taking
Yeah, I'll take whatever. Sure. What do you got up there that says what?
Sean attempts to explain to the officers that the building is publicly accessible, but these clueless officers are too dense to grasp the point. Despite his calm efforts, they remain completely oblivious.
Inside the lobby where I'm not?
No, it says no loitering.
Yeah, I'm not loitering. I have a loitering is when you don't have a purpose. Right, loitering is when you don't have a purpose. You're just standing around not doing anything. No. I'm told you I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity of freedom of press. I'm a journalist working on a story.
Where's your credentials for the journalist?
Oh, I'm sure I could produce some credentials for you.
Credentials right now, sir.
Yeah, no, I don't have to give them to you though.
No, you do.
I don't.
You asked me for credentials.
You could just take a step back, please.
No, I'm in my building. I'm asking you.
Well, you're in our
credentials,
building.
but I'm asking you for your credentials.
I know. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to de-escalate.
Take a step back. I'm asking for your credentials.
Hey, sir, how are you?
The shameless officers persisted with their antics, even going so far as to falsely accuse Sean of loitering, hoping to intimidate him into backing down. But Sean wasn't having it, and he stood his ground.
You can make a sign that says no black people allowed in a building, no white people allowed.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I said you could.
You said about being black people. You're being racist.
I'm saying I said black and white people.
No, you didn't say white.
I said black. If you let me finish.
But you're being racist.
If you let me.
Sir,
no, I'm not.
You're being racist.
I am
so
not.
I would like you to leave the building.
I'm not being racist at all, sir.
The ignorant officer attempted to twist Sean's words, desperately trying to play the race card, but this tactic quickly fell flat.
Sir, there's nothing in my pocket. Okay, there's nothing. There's no weapons in my pocket. You just saw. I just showed you.
No, I don't know what's in the bottom of it. It could be a
sir, you're being a tyrant.
No, I am not being a tyrant.
You are being a tyrant. You have no right to. You have no.
Subject to search.
That's why he can't do his narrative.
A subject to search over there. We're subject to search.
In this building. You are in this building. You are subject to search.
Where does it say that?
I'm asking you to take your hand out of your pocket.
Sir, I just showed you there's nothing in my pocket other than a cell phone. It's a cell phone. You're not. You shouldn't be scared. You both. You guys are armed. Why are you scared for?
You asked that.
Okay.
So we showed you what the sign says.
Right. I'm not in a restricted area. This is a publicly accessible area.
Nothing says restricted.
I know that.
It says any person or vehicle on the property subject to search.
This. Okay. So violate my rights and search me then. If you think that sign makes you have the authority to violate my rights, my Fourth Amendment right of unreasonable searches and seizures, search me. It is unreasonable because there's nothing you could see. There's nothing on me. I don't. What about my ID would make you feel safe? You're scared, obviously. So what about my ID or credentials would make you feel safe? I mean, you're acting scared by saying get your hands out of your pocket. That's acting scared, sir. I'm not scared. You guys have weapons. I'm not scared.
Officer McCarran, finally realizing their previous tactics have failed, shifts gears and attempts a different approach. His goal now was to create a scene.
No, but they're not in the. I'm not in anybody's way. Again, you're just trying to feed me directives because that's what you're used to doing. You're used to people following your directives without question. They're used to following your directives without question. No, I'm not finished speaking, sir. You're used to people following your direction without question and because if not, you will violate the parole. You will do this. You'll do that. I am free to stand where I want, sir. I'm not blocking anybody. If somebody comes up to the window, I know how to move out of people's way, sir. You don't need to tell me to do that.
Downing treated Sean like a child, barking orders at him despite being the one in the wrong. It's painfully clear that the officers had no respect for Sean's rights.
Is that a personal or work phone, sir? Oh, I just wanted to know so I can request the footage.
Not requesting any footage. Thank you.
He's recording something
Doesn't matter. You're recording something.
I'm not a government official.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not a government official.
Matter.
You're creating public record by recording with a cell phone. No, I'm not. I'm not a government official, sir. He is a He can record. Is anybody stopping him from recording? No, but he is a government official. He's a public servant. That means while he's recording, while he's on duty receiving taxpayer money, he's creating a public record. If you destroy that record, that would be destroying public records. Okay.
He's on lunch. He's off duty. How do you know that?
So he's just recording for his own benefit. That's great. He's exercising his First Amendment rights. Fantastic. I love it. Great. I love it. Fine. It doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
The hypocrisy of these officers couldn't be more blatant. When one of their own records the interaction, it's perfectly fine. But the moment Sean starts filming, they treat him like a criminal.
Excuse me, sir.
I know. I'm okay. You're okay.
I know. You're just,
Well, I'm asking.
You're just walking in
I know,
front
but
of me.
you're not going to go any further than my officer. So I'm making sure you stay pretty far away from my officer.
I know. It could be considered
It could be, but I'm asking you to stay close.
disorderly conduct
You don't
by
need to be
walking in
this
front of
conversation,
people.
sir. It's okay.
A little close.
I understand, sir. It's okay.
I'm gonna try walking away from you.
I understand, but you're not able to go into the lobby, but you're okay.
It's a secure lobby. Why would I go in?
No, doesn't matter, sir. Just making sure everything's okay.
Everything's fine.
I understand, but you're not going to be in this conversation. There's no need for you to be there. It's something that has nothing to do with you.
Downing escalates the situation, stepping face to face with Sean and blocking his path as he tries to walk away. These are the kinds of aggressive tactics used by guilty felons, not law enforcement officers sworn to uphold the law.
So what can we do today? What are we doing? What's the...
Oh, I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. I'm just working on a story here on the Department of Corrections here.
Okay.
And just staying in the publicly accessible areas. I'm not going to any restricted areas, any enclosed areas.
All right.
Just getting some pictures, some B-roll footage, and that's it.
Okay, sounds good to me. Can you just wait right there for a second while I talk to these gentlemen here?
Oh, sure. You can go ahead and talk to them. That's fine.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
talk to you over here, all right?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, over yourself.
I'm doing well. Do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
Trooper Lato, 2118.
Thank you, Trooper. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah. No, I'll repeat myself. Not a problem. No, I'm just. My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas here. That's all.
That's it?
That's it.
All right.
Nothing. Nothing nefarious going on here. Not going into restricted areas.
So what
Just.
did they say?
They said that I'm not allowed to take pictures in public, and that they were going to physically remove me from the building. And I told them that I'm engaged in a freedom of press, constitution protected activity, filming law enforcement. And they called you guys, so we've been waiting for you to show up.
Finally, state troopers arrive at the probation department, stepping in to relieve the building security of their pointless job. It's clear that these officers are more focused on protecting rights than blindly following rules.
Right, I don't need to provide credentials to anybody. I don't need to provide my ID. This is the United States of America.
Right.
We are free to enter into
Correct.
publicly accessible areas
But again,
and record law
but
enforcement.
right now-
It's a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
So right now you're trespassing onto state government property.
I'm not. If you read the trespass statute, that is not what the
Right.
trespass statute says.
Okay, but there's a sign out front that says.
Doesn't say no
state
trespassing.
property. No trespassing, no loitering. If you see right there,
This is not loitering. Loitering, the definition of loitering is standing around not doing anything.
Right.
I'm doing something.
but again, like I said, this is.
There's been other people that have come inside of this building. They're mad because I have a camera, and that's why they're upset.
The first trooper proves to be just as clueless as the officers Sean had just faced, directly accusing him of trespassing on state property. Everyone except these cops seems to understand that state property and public property are one and the same.
Well, you don't know that because you weren't here.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Have you gotten everything you needed?
No, I'm not finished with my business here,
All
sir.
right. So let's do this. Go ahead and finish your business here, and you're going to have to leave. Because right now you're not conducting any sort of business that's appropriate to this facility. Are you checking in with the probation officer? Are you
No, I'm
actually
not on probation or parole,
Are you
no.
on parole? Exactly. So
No, but this is not just the probation officer. This is
Right.
this
But
is not
you
just a
have-
probation office. You have the administrative. Right. It's that is not.
Authorized visitors.
That is not a law, sir, and there is more offices in here
Right. It
besides.
is not a-
Couldn't care less about Sean's statements and directs Sean to leave the premises, essentially saying that he has no business being there.
Building now is closed.
You're closing the building.
I'm closing the building. Go
Okay,
ahead.
that's fine. You
Okay,
can close
you
the
can leave
building.
now. You
Okay,
can leave now.
Relax.
Sir, no.
I'm
Sir,
leaving.
leave.
If it's closed,
It's closed.
so no one
officially.
else is going to come in here.
Sir, it's closed.
I just want to make sure the
It's
building
closed.
is closed.
It's closed officially right now.
You have the authority to close the
I have
building?
the authority to
Okay,
close the building.
That's not a problem.
The building
That's
is
fine.
closed officially.
So if anybody else comes in here, I'm going to come. Look, this guy's coming in here right now. It's not closed. He's coming in. We're closed.
Thank you for taking care of that. You can officially leave now.
All right. Hey, listen. So today is Monday, so they're not closed for another 10 minutes. So they closed early just for a camera. There's 10 minutes.
Forcing a civilian out of a publicly owned building in the United States before its official closing time is nothing short of outrageous. This blatant disregard for basic rights is not just unacceptable, it's a clear example of injustice at its worst. But if you thought this was bad, just wait. What these corrupt cops did to harass an innocent man simply minding his own business will leave you absolutely stunned.
Sydney, can you show me a car suspicious vehicle? Going to be commercial truck, Nebraska 393616.
On June 22, 2013, in Sidney, Nebraska, Officer Tobler approached Steve without warning, bombarding him with questions despite lacking probable cause. Steve, a police scanner enthusiast, overheard dispatch mention a suspicious car, but Tobler hastily assumed it was Steve's with no evidence to back it up.
You got a license, registration?
Did I commit a crime? Did I commit a crime?
I want your license, registration, and insurance.
I'm asking you, did I commit a crime?
I will explain that in a second here.
Well, according to Nebraska state statute, all
I just asked you for your license,
Well,
your registration, and your proof of insurance.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you're being video recorded and audio recorded.
So are you.
Oh, well, good. And you're telling me I did not commit a crime. Correct?
Even though Steve wasn't obligated to comply since the officers weren't following the state statutes themselves, he calmly tries to find his paperwork. Meanwhile, Tobler is still scrambling, unsure of how to properly answer the question, revealing his lack of understanding and authority.
Sydney, 5/2/2014, February 2014, insurance is still valid. 10-4.
I'm going to ask you again, what am I being pulled over for? What am I being stopped for? Am I being detained?
23. Not at the moment.
Well, can I have my license, registration, be free to go, please?
Why are you circling my crime scene?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer present.
Okay, why are you constantly following us?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer present.
Are you afraid?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer
I'm
present.
going to tell you what. The next time you follow me to a crime scene or any scene of that nature, including a traffic stop or anything of that nature, I will arrest you for obstructing. Because one, you're taking away my focus on what needs to be taken care of.
Tobler has little to no self-control and hardly any idea about a citizen's rights to their free will under the First Amendment of the Constitution. So, threatening to arrest someone simply for existing near or around a crime scene and not disturbing anyone else is not a crime.
But you're
All we're doing
but
is
you
driving.
are
Let me explain something to you.
Well, let me explain something to you. You don't run the law, you only enforce the
Do you
law.
want to go to jail for obstructing?
For what?
I'm driving down the street.
obstructing?
You are taking away from my duties right now.
All he's doing is driving down the street.
Do you want to go to jail too?
For what?
For
obstructing.
What? Obstructing
Officer
what?
Hopfrock, what am I instructing by driving down the street?
Well, Stephen, what he's trying to explain is when you keep driving by and things like that, he has to take some focus away from what he's actually
So
trying
the
to do.
5 other cars that I've watched do the same thing, they're going to get stopped too tonight?
Because
I have them on video, Officer Hopfrock. I have this video.
You've drove around at least 5 times since I've been right here.
So is other vehicles. People walking by.
They're leaving the theater. That's understandable. Or are you just...
So you're telling me I don't have the right of freedom of movement?
All I'm saying is, you're creating a problem for yourself.
You're creating a problem for me right now.
No, you're creating... Look.
You have stopped me for no reason.
Stop following us around.
These thick-skulled cops seem to have some sort of aversion to thinking and using their brains to remember their training. If training can't even get cops to ignore some random passerby during a serious crime scene investigation, then they need to be sent back to the pigsty academy they came from.
There's no login.
Stop following us around! That's your last warning!
You got that.
Go ahead and record it.
We are.
Officer Tobler 612, no problem.
Really?
Just because you're a chicken shit motherfucker. And you had no problem.
Scott, that's enough. No. Stephen, go, okay? Just go.
I would like to file charges. He threw something at me for assault.
Okay.
I would like to file charges, Officer
Let me get your
Hopfrock.
information, and I will forward that on to Major Akins. Okay? He handles all of the internal affairs. Okay? So what's a phone number for you, Stephen, so he can get a hold of you? Scott?
However, the actions of all these cops pales in comparison to this last one, who was as racist as they get.
What's going on, guys? Not much. What's up?
How you doing, officer?
Is this your car?
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's been shot.
Okay. Did something break down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over at the park, right?
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
That's it?
That's what
Is this your car?
I just told you my car is in the shop, officer. This is a rental.
Okay. How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my foot on the brake and
Did they give you a fob or something?
My car, officer.
Did they give you a key fob or something? Or?
Yes, sir. Officer.
Like, what does it do? Does it?
You see, that should let you know that it's in.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay, can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car, and I can see shake on the ground. And your buddy's giving me the idea that maybe he's got a gun. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
How?
I don't know. Just the way. I mean, just the way you're holding yourself, man. Like, that's why we're nervous, man. That's it. I mean, if you're scared because you got a little bit of weed, that'll be one thing.
Officer,
okay.
There's no weed.
Okay.
There's no shake on the floor.
Okay. So there's no shake on the floor.
No.
Okay. All right. And you don't have any weapons on you, you said?
I live in Des Moines. I go to work. I don't like doing it.
Okay. You don't got no weapons on you?
Officer, no, sir.
Go ahead and step out, Montre. Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again?
Officer, look, my hands is up.
Yep, your hands are up, and now I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I gave you my ID.
You gave me your ID.
Go run it.
Yep, I don't want to. I'm not walking away from this car.
Officer, can I ask you why?
Yep, because I just told you. Step out of the car. If you don't want to go to jail, I would expect you to please listen. I mean, I told you I'm a cop. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Don't flex. Don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off.
The officers just made up a completely delusional story as to why he is tense. Right off the bat, he assumed that the black gentleman in the car had stolen it.
Stop pulling on your arms. What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to go? What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Okay. Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man.
Come on, man.
You're not under arrest. You're just like pulling away like you're gonna do something silly. And I don't want that. What?
Nothing.
I what?
I'm not even gonna.
Okay. Well, you're not under arrest, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so slide over. I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like you're beaten. Okay. Have a seat. I think that your buddy has a gun, so I need you to step in the car.
You think my buddy has a gun?
He's acting funny. Step in the car, please.
Officer,
if you don't step in the car, you're going to jail for sure.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
step in the car. So step in the car.
Listen.
I'm done listening. I just told you. I think that your buddy has a gun. Now knock it off.
Nothing in there. Can you spread your feet just a little bit? Okay. All right, come back and stand with me, okay? You're not gonna run from me, are you?
After going through the car looking for marijuana, the officer realizes that he might have been wrong all along. But this doesn't stop him from being a terrible human being.
You supposed to be drinking in the park there?
Officer, officer, that's just in there, okay? There was no gun, there was no weapon to harm you, officer. We didn't do anything wrong. We stopped at the stoplight. We pulled over when you pulled over. I did everything you asked me to, officer. You thought there was a weapon. There's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not sure why you pulled me over. That's your rental. Everything is fine. There was no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you.
Okay. If I take them handcuffs off you, can you dump out that bottle of alcohol for me?
I can do it anytime, officer.
Is that good?
Yeah, of course you
good. We straight? Okay. So here's the deal. Like, you and I know. I mean, let's start over. Let's roll with each other. Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Hold on.
Because there was nobody smoking in the
Is
car.
there marijuana shakes on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay? There's no, you didn't find no marijuana.
I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what. If you want me to be real with you, like I want you to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up? You know what I mean? Did I make it up?
I believe so, officer.
Okay, so you want me to just write you the tickets for the stuff that I have to write you tickets for? Be real with me, and I'll be real with you.
Officer.
Right?
I would like to pull out my alcoholic reactions, officer. You didn't find anything. We wasn't doing anything, officer.
Okay. So you're not gonna admit that you maybe were around people smoking or something like that?
Officer.
Were you around anybody smoking?
Cigarette.
That's it.
Officer, there's no weed check on the there's no weed check on the floor, officer.
And just like all the other racist cops, this one tries to justify his criminal behavior too.
And then it won't make us nervous. Okay.
Usually when we see that, with somebody sitting there like that, like there's a gun right where you know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, like that's what happens. That's the only reason that happened is because like you were just making it seem like something crazy is going on when it could have just been something little as that or like a bag or something. Like we jump automatically to what?
Yeah, I already know.
Do you have any questions?
No. Have a great night.
All right, thank you guys.
The 2017 data also shows how Thies has a history of targeting young black males. For example, in 2017, Thies charged 26 black people and 5 white people with interference with official acts. Iowa CCI has helped 2 other young black males file complaints of racial profiling and aggressive treatment by Officer Kyle Thies. Both complaints were deemed unfounded by the OPS. Watching racist officers arrest people left and right for doing nothing is painful, but this next case where a dog complaint led to an intense scene is worse.
Before this gets way out of here.
What is he under arrest for?
What is he being detained for?
On October 28, 2018, Canton police officers were called to the scene when an officer threatened to shoot and kill a black man's dog on his personal property. What followed was an intense and quite frankly sad set of circumstances that will shock you to your core.
He pulls up, he said, I'm gonna shoot your dog, I'm gonna take the dog, and me and her already had an understanding of it.
And this is your next door neighbor, or?
No, she stays in the house right there. The one she's talking to right there.
Gotcha.
I just went down, I talked to her.
And what's the dog warden want with you?
He was like, man, I'm gonna shoot your dog, I don't care about what you're saying, and he told my kids shut up and run in the house, and I seen the gun on him. I ain't seen no badge or nothing. He just was like, well.
Okay.
Yeah, he put, like he was gonna reach for his gun and shoot.
Okay. Okay.
What?
All right, I'll go talk to him.
Listen, I didn't put no gun on nobody. I didn't threaten no. Listen.
He's fine. He let me take his gun.
No, wait a minute. You can burn my name.
I know. Yeah, no, you were fine. You let me take it.
Look at the 911 call and listen what I'm saying. I told her that's my gun.
Yep.
My name is. I am legal. I know felonies, nothing. Run it right now. You ain't gotta run it right now.
Listen, I'll run it.
Run it right here.
I'm not running. I'm not having a problem with you. I'm just here because he was having a problem.
This guy, right here, attitude was so.
What is he here for?
Shoot my dog.
What is he here for? Did we get past that? What are you here for?
This dog was over at that lady's house. She was writing a statement. Went after her and her little dog. She had to scoop her dog up from getting
ma'am. Hey, did me and you talk earlier?
Okay. And then what was your plan?
My plan was to write him a ticket, have him go out and get a dog license, and I would void the ticket.
He threatened to shoot the dog, threatened to take the dog and everything before he even stated that.
What happened was he brought the dog out, tied it up on the leash for like an intimidation thing while I'm standing up on the front porch.
Officer.
The dog's running around my feet.
Officer.
I asked him to put the dog back in the house.
You're the dog house.
So he said you didn't have to put the dog in the house. The dog wouldn't bite you. And I said, well, I
please
appreciate if you put the dog in the house. If not, if the dog comes after me when I go to my van,
that is a lie.
Shoot it if it comes after me.
That is a
shoot if it comes after you.
That is a
My dog
lie.
won't bite me.
Pay close attention to how the officer is talking over the black man and his brother in the background, giving clear indications that he is trying to hide something. And as you will see, this was just the beginning of what would turn out to be hell for the dog owner.
You said
You're
if
lying.
the dog comes out and bites you, I'm shoot. You did not say if the dog comes to your bank, you was gonna shoot.
You're exactly right.
That's my dog. Don't you call. Hey!
Stop right now.
Don't you call my dog.
Stop. Stop on me, buddy.
Hey, stop.
Absolutely not.
Don't you
Relax. Chill. Sit down.
Hey, don't put your hands on me though.
Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Sit down.
Get a ticket, or you can go to
Sit down.
to the car.
Relax.
Let go of him.
What did I do?
Let go of him. Listen.
Relax.
You're under arrest. Come to my car before this gets way out of hand.
What is he under arrest for?
What is he being detained for?
What is he under arrest for?
Is he gonna read him as much as
Shade, come here.
What is he being detained for?
Relax.
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 In a matter of seconds, the corrupt officers managed to escalate the situation. These power-hungry tyrants have no shame in their hearts for being so blatantly racist. And this was just the beginning because things were about to get way worse.
Relax.
Hey, no, stop. No, stop.
Here, you want to hold it?
What's he gonna do, bitch ass nigga? You talking about? Touch me.
Come here.
What you mean? That's crazy, motherfucker. We get fucked for real. We get boy. You get hard. This bitch just hit my
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach and relax. Relax. Stay on your stomach. Relax. Stay on your stomach and relax. Stay on your stomach. Stay on your stomach and relax. Relax. Put this arm behind your back. Put this arm behind your back. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Get the
Relax.
Watch how the officers keep hurting the man and then ask him to relax. These are the tactics that these evil people use to hurt others while keeping their hands clean. Truly disgusting. Let's watch things from another angle to get a better idea of what really went down.
Or you can go to jail. Come to the car. Come to the car.
Relax.
What did I do? Let go of him. Listen.
Relax.
You're under arrest. Come to my car before this gets way out of hand.
What is he under arrest for?
What is he being detained for? My car. What is he being detained for? Is he gonna read him as much as what is he being detained for? What is he being detained for? Is that what you gonna tell him?
Relax. Relax.
What am I under arrest for?
Relax.
What? What am I under arrest for?
What are you gonna do?
Hey, no, stop. No. You think you're talking about the ass bitch ass niggas? I ain't gonna do shit.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, loose. What you gonna do, bitch ass niggas? Go, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Phil, hold this. Hold that.
Come here.
This case shows why some officers face such backlash. A simple encounter turned into an ego battle, highlighting the systemic issues in law enforcement. If you think this case was hard to watch, then wait until you see the next case where officers not only harass a kid. On January 30th, Malcolm Ziegler, a 14-year-old black boy, was trying to sell a dirt bike when Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina police arrived at his home. The police officers suspected that Malcolm had stolen the bike, and what they did next will leave you stunned.
Okay, what's your name? Malcolm? What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your ID on you? Okay.
But that wasn't us riding. We haven't read it all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't read it all today. He could have just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his friend.
Okay.
Let's say something up there.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
That's what I did.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Yeah, do you want to go and verify that for me? Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. Well, we'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
Gosh, what did I do?
Just hang tight for me right here, okay? The dirt bike right over there, the Suzuki. So I know you've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's been reported stolen. It's been edited as stolen. So right now, you are in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Well, can I show you the bill of sale from where I bought it?
Absolutely. You can definitely show me that.
Right. I mean, I did not steal it. I had to show you.
Where's the bill of sale at?
I think it's in my house.
Okay, so here's what's going to go ahead and happen. Just hang tight for me. Matter of fact, do me a favor, sir. Go and step right here. 57 Fuquay, 2 males, 1095.
So I have to go to the police station?
Yeah, just hang tight, hang tight.
Look at the absurdity of this officer. He knew that if the kid got proof that the bike wasn't stolen, his blatant racism would become even more pronounced.
Let me go do this real quick. I got to search you, okay? Get your phone right there. I'm just going to go and set it right here, okay, sir?
All right. And then there's keys in this.
Yes, sir. How old are you? Okay. You said 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take one for you. Yeah, get a little something in there.
I mean, yeah, they're in the house. Can you ring the doorbell and tell my dad to get that bill of sale somewhere in the house?
We're about to take care of that, sir. We're going to take care of that. Appreciate it. Sir, can you open your mouth, tongue up and down? Appreciate it. Right, and let me check you real quick right here. I can get the exact date for you. I'll get that for you in a second, okay, sir? And sir, do me 1 second. Squat down slightly, okay? I'm just gonna do this real quick, okay? All right. So what I'm gonna have you do, I'm just gonna have you take a seat right here. Okay, I'm gonna open the back of the.
Okay, go to this car.
Just take a seat for me right now, sir. We're not leaving, going anywhere yet. I just wanna get you seated. That way you're not standing around out here, okay, on the street. Well, I'm gonna work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I'm trying to find this bill of sale. I have
sir,
a lot.
and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Okay, but it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. So your dad, he's talking with your dad right now.
I can tell you. I can show you. If you can go on, you can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought.
Okay. Okay.
Just look at how his mood shifted as soon as the kid mentioned that he had proof of purchase. What he needed to do was to apologize to him and set him free, instead of searching him like he was a drug dealer.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen into National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know where it is. It's either in my room or in the garage.
You gotta tell me where it is now. I saw you outside. What is your guy's name to sell you the bike?
I think it's like Tony or something. If you go on my phone, you can look at Facebook profile. see if it's on there. What camera? Inside the kitchen, the first one that has all where you put the mail at. If it's not in there, look in the garage, like over by, you know where the stuff with the air compressor is?
So right now, what we're going to need to see is we need to see the bill of sale. Right now, what I'm trying to get taken care of, with you being in possession of that, I mean, it's still technically possession of a stolen motor vehicle. But obviously, if there is a bill of sale, and if what you're telling me is true, then we certainly are willing to work with you. And
well, I mean, I'm guessing y'all gonna take this. Like, take the bike. Am I gonna get my money that it's on the bike?
Well, so right now, my man, one step at a time. What I need to do is I need to grab some information from you. So your spelling your first name, sir, it's Malcolm. Is that correct?
M-A-O. It's gonna be on the nightstand, but it should. I'm pretty sure I put that one on the counter where the mail goes.
Sir, do you have any copies of anything? I see you got something right there.
These are ones he just filled out.
Okay.
Because he was gonna sell it.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But we're looking for the one that. Where did we go get the bike?
Maybe like a week ago.
I know where. What was it, like 2 weeks ago?
A week ago on a Wednesday or Thursday.
So that's what I'm asking. Where is that one? Did the guy?
Did y'all sign? Yes, she did write one. Look by the. I'm pretty sure it's on the counter by where you put the mail at. Look on there. In the bin.
The second cop really knows how to approach situations professionally and really cares about protecting citizens. The other officer was still stuck and didn't want to admit that he had made a mistake. Not only was he racist, but he was also arrogant and stubborn. Imagine living with that kind of person.
All right, just hang tight for me, man, all right? Hey, is he detained or is he? He's detained right now because he is...
He's not. He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
So,
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
Is that before all that you verified before you?
I detained him and then we
that's why I
verified.
asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So, obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
You're not charging him with larceny of a...
Nope.
Okay, because obviously that didn't happen.
Yep.
So, worst you have is what?
Possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Which is, you gonna think you get secure custody and all that?
Probably not.
Or a petition? 14, me personally, you ain't going nowhere. You're here with what, Dad? Ain't no sense having him sit in the car attendant with handcuffs on. You ain't, if he was 18, and you might be taking him to jail for possession of stolen property, different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition. I have grown up racing dirt bikes, buying four-wheelers. I got 3 four-wheelers at the house now.
Yeah.
I've never once had one run until I was a cop.
Yep.
Most people got one stolen, and besides, you get a bill of sale and you think it's not stolen because you got a bill of sale and that VIN matches and you're on your way.
Yeah.
Diggs got this guy for it. That's what he buys. He buys bikes that has problems, fixes them, sells them, flips them. That's what he does.
After hearing the second cop's concerns, he finally relented.
Hey, where all do you think that bill of sale might be at?
Sir, you can step out. We're going to take the handcuffs off.
Yeah. Where all do you think that bill of sale might be at?
I mean, it seems like being a county possibility. I mean, I have so many. It's not
Yeah, I know. Your dad came out with quite a few.
Sir, do me a favor. Go and separate your feet for me a little bit. Separate your feet as well, too. Lean forward so I can get the key, okay?
Yeah,
separate your hands as well, too.
So what?
Just separate your hands. There you go. All right, go and take that hand out for me, sir. That one right there. You got it. Now, let me go.
I usually put them on the counter in my room.
Yeah, we can go in there with them.
I can go in there.
Condition 1. Yep.
Ziegler was released after his father produced a bill of sale. This case is a clear example of the widespread racism in this country, especially in law enforcement. Several protests were arranged after the body cam footage for Ziegler's arrest was released. Today, we saw cases where we witnessed a shocking face of law enforcement. It's disheartening to know that such racist cops exist in our society, but when these so-called peace officers are forced to face the consequences, it truly restores faith in justice. Just like this dirty cop who got caught red-handed and got dragged to the courtroom.
January 28, 2015, where his life changed forever. He was stopped by the defendant, a then Inkster police officer, and his partner, Officer Zelenowski. Mr. Dent was stopped for a minor traffic offense. With his hands extended out of his driver's window, he was grabbed out, thrown to the ground, and struck 16 times